Burglars don't knock, they scout for easy targets. Today, we're flipping the script with home defense gadgets that turn an average front door into a worst-case scenario for anyone trying their luck. Your home security just took flight with Airy, the world's first self-flying robotic assistant. Unlike static cameras, this autonomous drone patrols your halls, using 360-degree sensors to dodge furniture and pets. It captures 1080p video and sends instant alerts if it detects unusual sounds while you're away. The enclosed rotors make it safe for indoor use, providing a mobile eye that monitors every room from the air. A burglar can't steal when they can't see. Pipple Systems' Phantom Fog fills 100 cubic meters with dense, non-toxic fog in under 12 seconds after alarm activation. The dry compressed sugarcane particles leave zero residue on electronics or valuables, and the cloud holds for 45 to 50 minutes, long enough for responders to arrive. A 4-unit setup even covers 400 cubic meters near instantly. Plus, triggered by dual motion detection and the alarm panel, false alarms are essentially eliminated. Forget knocking. The PPC Breacher from Pepperball is a compressed air HPA launcher built to break through glass and immediately deploy a 10-round magazine of Pepperball ammunition, all with zero recoil. Its 33-centimeter smooth-bore barrel keeps shots accurate even under pressure. And the high-visibility red body makes sure nobody in a high-stress situation confuses it for anything else. It's non-lethal, tactical, and extremely effective at changing an intruder's evening plans. When the sky turns black and sirens wail, the Tornado Safe offers a steel sanctuary right in your garage. Rated to withstand EF5 tornadoes with winds exceeding 402 kilometers per hour. This above-ground vault features 6.3mm thick steel walls. Its triple locking door system ensures you're bolted in tight while the world outside is ripped apart. It is a literal fortress for your family. What if your pepper spray took a mugshot of the guy attacking you? The Defender 24/7 packs police-grade pepper spray, a built-in camera with flash, an oscillating strobe, and a small but loud siren. One button press fires the spray, snaps the photo, sounds the alarm, and pings your phone via Bluetooth. The optional 24/7 monitoring service forwards the photo and your GPS straight to local authorities. Traditional sprinklers flood everything when triggered, but the Auto Mist by Plumas aims first. Its wall-mounted smart nozzle detects smoke, extends, rotates, and uses a thermal sensor to locate the fire's exact position before blasting it with targeted high-pressure mist. It uses 90% less water than standard sprinkler systems and activates up to 14 times faster than ceiling sprinklers. It connects directly to the home's water main and is available in finishes that actually blend into the wall. Most properties have blind spots, but the DJI Dock doesn't. This automated drone-in-a-box system houses a DJI Matrixy drone that launches in just 15 seconds, fully recharges in 32 minutes, and patrols 24/7 without a human pilot on site. Per flight, it covers up to 10 kilometers, streaming thermal and zoom camera footage through Flight Hub 2. Operating from -25 degrees C to 45 degrees C with IP55 protection, when anything suspicious is detected, alerts go out instantly. The only guard that never clocks off. It looks exactly like a real shotgun. That's already half the job done. The Umarex T4E HDX is a pump-action CO2 shotgun chambered in .68 caliber, firing rubber, powder, or pepper balls from a 16-round magazine at up to 161 meters per second. No firearms license required in most jurisdictions. At 88 centimeters long and 2.7 kilograms, it's M-LOK and Picatinny rail compatible for lights and optics. And frankly, something nobody wants pointed at them, lethal or not. Old school doesn't mean outdated. This 6061 aluminum trip alarm sets up across any path, gate, or doorway with a Kevlar line connected to a spring-loaded firing pin. When somebody trips the wire, it fires a 12-gauge blank loud enough to wake the whole neighborhood. Or you can swap in pepper gas, flashbang, or flare rounds depending on how friendly you're feeling. Some fences say, please don't, but these anti-climb spikes scream it. Snap them onto any fence top, and climbers, birds, and bored cats find another route. Brutal, but effective. No more jingling keys at midnight. The Lockley Secure Pro packs a 3D biometric fingerprint scanner that reads a print in 0.3 seconds, and a patented Pin Genie keypad that shuffles the numbers around every time, so anyone watching over your shoulder learns nothing. The included PGH 200 Wi-Fi hub adds remote control, real-time push alerts, and Alexa or Google Assistant voice commands. 5 ways to unlock, 0 ways to get in without you. Imagine if your security guard never slept, never sat down, and could read license plates from across the parking lot. That's Halo, the all-terrain outdoor security robot from Kabam Robotics. It rolls through any weather with a 360-degree camera, LiDAR, and sirens that flip on the moment something looks off. Battery lasts 6 to 8 hours, after which it parks itself at the charging dock and goes again. Vampires hate it, but burglars hate it more. Lockzone's smart home system flips your existing motion sensors, lights, and blinds into a security weapon. Detect an intruder, and your house lights up like a stadium. Floodlights blast on outside, indoor lights flash, blinds raise to leave nothing hidden. Audio warnings boom through the speakers. Plus, local processing on the mini server means no cloud and no lag. Powered by a single 12-gram CO2 cartridge, this pressure-release paintball landmine sits in the path of an unwanted guest, and the second they step on it, fluorescent paint and a 130-decibel burst disc go off in their face. It's reusable, non-pyrotechnic, made of polycarbonate, the same stuff used in bulletproof glass. Your car's headrest is the last place a thief would think to look. The headrest safe replaces your existing 2-post headrest with an 18-gauge steel vault housing a 28cm by 20cm by 15cm compartment big enough for a full-size pistol or other valuables. Opens via biometrics, keypad, or physical key, and locks into the seat post so it can't simply be removed. This is what happens when forensic science meets your front door. Selecta DNA's Intruder spray fires a fine, harmless mist over anyone breaking in, marking them with a UV traceable synthetic DNA code unique to that exact canister. Studies show this stays on skin for 4 to 6 weeks and clothing for up to 3 months. When police scan a suspect, the lab can tie them to your address with 100% accuracy. Burglary reductions of up to 83% have been reported in active areas. Assassin's Creed made it famous. Rawasi 511 actually built it. The Mantis X1 is a real wrist-mounted hidden blade that deploys with a single hand gesture. precision engineered using 3D printing by an Australian creator. Built strictly for cosplay and prop use, but if it ever spooks an uninvited guest off the porch, no complaints here. Why hire a night watchman when a robot will do? Magall's RoboGuard rides an overhead monorail patrolling up to 1,000 meters of fence with LiDAR, cameras, and intercom. A security guard that never sleeps, never calls in sick, and never files for overtime. The SMP Robotics S5.2 patrols perimeters 24/7 using 6 720p panoramic cameras and a 28x optical zoom PTZ that tracks people up to 50 meters away. Onboard AI recognizes 100 plus object types, including weapons. The thermal model works even in total darkness. Plus, S5.2 has auto charging, Wi-Fi/4G connected, and is visually intimidating enough to make trouble stop before it starts. The best panic room is the one nobody knows exists. And this one hides behind a full wall of wardrobe that swings open on concealed hinges, leading into a reinforced space stocked for whatever scenario worries you. Steel sheeting backs the walls, an electromagnetic lock holds the entrance shut, and the finish blends so cleanly with the rest of the room, even house guests walk right past it. Picture a hamster ball with a brain. That's Orby, who rolls wherever you steer it from your phone, streaming 720p HD video through a 90-degree wide-angle camera, while motion and sound sensors flag anything weird. Built-in environmental monitors track temperature, humidity, and air quality, and the machine learning algorithm gets smarter the more you use it. And when the battery dips, it parks itself on a wireless charging dock. Disguised as a standard bedroom nightstand, this unit hides a secret ballistic compartment. There are no visible handles or locks. Instead, placing a specific magnetic key on the top surface triggers a hidden latch. This allows for rapid, one-handed access to a firearm in an emergency, while keeping the weapon completely invisible to intruders. Move over, lassie. There's a new guard dog in town. The X30 from Deep Robotics is a 56-kilogram quadruped that climbs 45-degree stairs, clears 20-centimeter obstacles, and patrols in temperatures from -20 degrees Celsius to 55 degrees Celsius. Moreover, RGB and thermal cameras feed its onboard AI for navigation in total darkness. IP67 sealing shrugs off rain and dust, and the battery swaps out in seconds. Show up to a porch pirate looking like a Marvel villain. The Pyro Mini straps to the underside of your wrist and launches fireballs from your open palm at the squeeze of a hidden remote. 2 barrels fire individually or together in burst mode, and the lithium battery handles up to 600 shots per USB charge. It's built for stage magicians, but very effective on uninvited guests. Lost the spare key under the doormat? Welcome to 2026. The 4th-gen August Wi-Fi Smart Lock retrofits over your existing deadbolt in under 10 minutes. No bridge needed since Wi-Fi is built in. DoorSense tells you the door is closed and locked from anywhere on Earth. Plus, auto unlock kicks in as you approach. Virtual keys go out via the app, and Alexa, Google, or Siri respond to your voice. Protecting large estates from winged pests or trespassers requires a long-distance solution. The Avix Autonomic is a high-tech laser system that scans a 2,500-meter range, projecting a green beam that animals perceive as a physical threat. This automated laser can be programmed via an app to cover specific patterns across your property. It is solar-powered and operates 24/7, providing a silent, harmless, yet incredibly effective barrier against unwanted visitors. This bedside table has a secret. Enter the code, and a hidden compartment slides out with your home defense gear ready. Burglars won't know what hit them. Don't worry what's on the outside. This safe room is all about the door. Hidden in plain sight as part of the home's interior, the entrance opens to reveal a vault-grade steel door that laughs at sledgehammers, kicks, and pry bars alike. Inside sits whatever the owner stocks for the worst-case day. The trick is that nobody who isn't supposed to know it's there ever will. Wireless security often fails when you need it most, but Ajax Systems uses jeweler technology to maintain a connection up to 2,000 meters away. The motion cam sensor detects intruders at 12 meters and instantly sends a series of photos to your smartphone. This ensures you are not just hearing an alarm, but actually seeing the threat in real time. With a battery life lasting up to 7 years, it is a set-and-forget fortress. From the outside, it's a decorative aircraft mounted on the wall. From the inside, it's a full concealed home defense compartment. Hidden Passageways' secret airplane display case opens via a hidden fingerprint and iris scanners to reveal side-mounted storage panels and a dedicated inner safe big enough for valuables or defensive gear. And it's stylish enough to hang in any living room without raising questions. Curtains keep the light out. Roller Shield keeps everything else out. Each shutter is custom built from extruded aluminum slats up to 3 times thicker than foam-filled versions, sized up to 5.9 meters wide. And retention locks the panels into the rails, so a sledgehammer just embarrasses itself. Can be opened by keypad, remote, key fob, or smartphone app, and the whole setup lasts 10 to 20 plus years. The Nightscope K7 is a stylish, multi-terrain autonomous robot designed for expansive patrols. With its 4-wheel drive and sleek, futuristic body, it monitors large parking lots and corporate campuses day and night. It features 360-degree video streaming and advanced sensors that act as a constant, mobile eyes and ears for security teams, providing a powerful physical presence. When the threat isn't a guy with a crowbar, but a truck with a battering ram, the Delta Scientific DSC-288 is what shows up to the fight. This sliding crash gate is DOS K12 and ASTM M50 rated for 0 penetration, meaning it stops a 6,804 kilogram vehicle at 80 kilometers per hour cold. The foundation is 85 centimeters deep. Installation takes 3 days, and the same gates protect embassies worldwide. Office chairs aren't supposed to save your life, but the Guardian chair from Neutral Posture didn't get the memo. The seat back hides an NIJ Level 2 bullet-resistant vest, custom fitted over Kevlar, rated to stop 9mm rounds up to .357 Magnum. In an emergency, the vest pulls right off the chair and straps to your body, or you can crouch behind the chair back and use it as a shield. 8 rifles, multiple pistols, plus magazines, all behind a biometric scanner that stores 80 fingerprints. The Vaultec RS800i Smart Rifle Safe is built from 14-gauge carbon steel with 4 solid steel locking bolts and anti-pry bars. Open it via fingerprint, capacitive keypad, nano key, or manual key, and the spring-loaded door pops open automatically. Moreover, Wi-Fi alerts ping your phone if anyone bumps the safe, tampers with it, or even if interior humidity changes. Now we're firmly in extreme home defense territory. Buria is a remote-controlled turret from Frontline Robotics that mounts on ground robots like the Termit and Ardol. It weighs 47 kilograms, stores up to 256 targets in memory, runs autonomously for 48 hours, and uses a built-in ballistic calculator to land hits within roughly 3 meters at a 2-kilometer range. When standard locks aren't enough, you need the Barracuda. This heavy-duty steel plate slides under an inward swinging door in seconds, using the floor's own leverage to stop a breach. It can withstand thousands of kilograms of force, making it physically impossible for an intruder to push the door open. At only 2.2 kilograms, it is lightweight, portable, and turns any room into a bunker instantly. Breaking a window is how most burglaries start, with clear armor laminate applied over your existing glass. It's also where they end. The entry-level SL-15 holds at 420 psi of break strength, keeping glass intact through repeated impacts and buying the time needed for a response. Higher tiers even stop common handgun rounds at 1500 plus psi, with one-way ballistic protection that lets you shoot out but not in. No changes to the glass appearance from outside, just glass that now hits back. Your deck's nightmare scenario is a rogue coal rolling under the grill, but the flassoled Fireproof mat ends that. Made from silicone-coated fiberglass, it withstands temperatures up to 982 degrees Celsius and reflects 95% of radiant heat. Waterproof, oil-proof, and washable, it catches sparks, embers, grease, and sauce splatters before any of it reaches your deck or patio. That's the best fire prevention decision you'll make this summer. Nobody expects the fence to fight back. When an unauthorized vehicle or person triggers the motion sensor, Fancy Fence's retractable bollards rise silently from the ground, sealing the entry point before anyone gets any further. Remote-controlled and syncable with barrier gates and traffic lights for full access control. They drop back only on command. No visible hardware when lowered, no warning for anyone approaching. The kind of welcome nobody enjoys. This heavy-duty tracked robot handles massive blazes. Dispatched from a truck, it shoots high-pressure water up to 50 meters, keeping human responders away from extreme heat. Lasers in heist movies cross rooms in red crisscrosses for a reason. The MicroGuard MW310 from Advanced Perimeter Systems combines passive infrared with dual microwave transmitter and receiver tech in a single unit, projecting an invisible 3D zone up to 11 meters wide. Heavy fog, rain, and snow don't fool it, and the smart processing tells real intruders apart from bushes blowing in the wind. What if a real human guard answered every motion alert at your door? That's a Ring's virtual security guard. Trained agents monitor enrolled cameras around the clock, taking over the moment a person is detected. They can speak through two-way talk, fire the camera siren, and dispatch police on the spot. With Amazon's Astro robot integration, the agent can drive the bot through the house and check rooms remotely. Engineer Yu Chung Lin's Orcas project is what happens when somebody asks, "What if I had a portal turret in my hallway?" This open-source build uses a Jinming Gen 8 gel blaster gearbox firing 7 to 8 mm gel balls, twin NEMA 17 stepper motors for pan and tilt, an infrared laser rangefinder, an ultrasonic radar, and a Raspberry Pi camera streaming first-person video to your phone's web browser. Aim, fire, and watch the intruder fail. The Ring Wired Doorbell Plus 2nd Gen brings Retinal 2K video at 1920 by 1920 resolution with a 1:1 aspect ratio, giving full head-to-toe coverage of anyone at the door. Low light sight delivers true color even at 0.25 lux, with adaptive IR night vision kicking in for total darkness. Radar-powered 3D motion detection sends alerts you can act on, and you can speak to whoever's there through the Ring app from anywhere. Alpen's bike capsule looks like an armadillo curled up on the porch, but it's actually roto-molded UV-resistant polyethylene built to swallow your bike whole. The Basecamp model measures 216 centimeters long by 81 centimeters wide by 141 centimeters tall. Fits cargo bikes and e-bikes and uses a Bluetooth electronic lock controlled through the app, plus a built-in cable port for charging your e-bike inside. The Hornady Rapid Safe Night Guard discreetly conceals a surprise within a functional bedside alarm clock. While the digital display shows the time, the fortified interior holds a pistol ready for immediate access. It blends seamlessly into bedroom decor, ensuring a firearm is kept completely hidden from intruders while remaining instantly accessible to the owner during an emergency. When a hostile drone enters your airspace, sending a human after it is slow, expensive, and dangerous. The Ondas Iron Drone Raider is a fully autonomous interceptor that launches from a pod, uses radar plus AI computer vision to lock onto the target, chases it down, and captures it inside a ballistic net attached to a parachute, lowering it safely to the ground with zero collateral damage. No GPS jamming, no human intervention. What if your alarm could literally evict someone from the building? Inferno's sound barrier broadcasts 4 oscillating tones at 2 to 5 kilohertz simultaneously, blasted at 125 decibels. Your brain can't filter the chaos, so within seconds, an intruder gets nausea, vertigo, and a very strong urge to be somewhere else. The dynamic spectrum makes the source nearly impossible to locate, and U.S. Department of State approved it for embassy use worldwide. A locksmith family business since 1949 knows what holds and what folds. A1 Locksmith of Texas, a Dallas-Fort Worth fixture for over 75 years, builds and installs armored security doors that turn your front entry into a serious obstacle. Steel construction, multi-point locking, pry-resistant frames, the kind of door that makes a burglar stare for 30 seconds, then walk to the next house. A taser that calls 911 by itself? Welcome to the Pulse Plus. Tipping the scales at 230 grams, it shoots probes up to 4.6 meters and delivers a 30-second neuromuscular override at 50,000 volts. Linked via Bluetooth to the Noon Light app, the moment you fire, your GPS location flies straight to dispatchers. Anti-felon ID confetti tags drop too, marking the attacker. What if a wall could rise up from the ground the second water shows up? The SCFB does exactly that. The buoyant GRP and foam barrier sits hidden in an underground trough until floodwater fills the pit and lifts it into place. Single units stretch up to 10 meters long by 2.5 meters tall. No power, just physics, and 100% success rate across 2,000 plus deployments. Burglars often scour through drawers while ignoring the art on your walls. Concealment frames from stealth furniture exploit this, disguising a tactical compartment as an ordinary family photo. A smooth sliding mechanism reveals a padded interior for a handgun, secured by magnetic locks, RFID access, or steel-reinforced cores. Silatex bulletproof glass took rounds from an AK-47 and didn't even crack. The German firm's polycarbonate and glass laminates carry resistance ratings up to P8B2, the kind of certification protecting embassies, royal villas, and heads of state at G7 and G20 summits. crystal clear, lighter, and thinner than traditional armor. Watch the test footage and try counting how many bullets bounced. Try stabbing a bug screen and getting through. Now try 10 Tough. This Australian-engineered stainless steel mesh laughs at knives, crowbars, and full-body shoulder charges from very large men with very loose tempers. Triple anti-jemmy framing, 3-point locking, grip lock teeth, plus a 10-year warranty. You get airflow and a clear view, while anyone outside gets nothing but frustration. Porch pirates have ruined the joy of online shopping. But Eufy Smart Drop ends the era. The all-metal, cold-rolled carbon steel box packs a 1080p HD camera, two-way audio, IP65 weatherproofing, and a 10,000 mAh battery. Your couriers tap one button to drop, and you can unlock via app, PIN, key, or voice. Baseball bat under the bed is the last century, but the Shinden arm shield straps to your forearm with 3mm aluminum alloy, 15mm of EVA shock absorption, and 147 joules of impact resistance, surviving knives, batons, and clubs without flinching. A tungsten steel tip on the front breaks glass, and a built-in LED with 3 modes blinds attackers in a hallway. Jurassic Park got the idea right, like these solar-powered electric fences, which pump 5,000 to 10,000 volts through a thin poly wire, charged with a 6-watt panel and stored in a lithium-ion battery rated for up to 15 days of total darkness. Pulses fire every 1 to 2 seconds. Low current keeps the shock safe, but unforgettable. IP65 weatherproof, and up to 5 kilometers of fence line coverage. The Dog Silencer Max from Good Life Inc. uses a high-pressure ultrasonic transducer to project a frequency dogs find incredibly irritating, while humans hear nothing. It auto-detects barking up to 23 meters away and silences dogs out to 90 meters with 3 intensity levels, a 130-degree spread cone, and IPX4 weatherproofing. Here's a backpack that turns into body armor in under 3 seconds. Pull the rip strap and the front and back panels deploy as a fully wearable Level 3A bulletproof vest. NIJ06 3A panels stop multiple rounds of .44 Magnum plus 9mm 45 ACP and 12-gauge buckshot. Hot habaneros measure around 100,000 Scoville units. The Kimber Pepper Blaster 2 hits 4 million. This pyrotechnic OC gel pistol weighs 119 grams, fires 2 charges from over-under barrels at 180 kilometers per hour with an effective range of 4 meters. The gel ignores wind, eliminates blowback, and cuts through wraparound glasses. Its effects last up to 45 minutes, and a 4-year shelf life beats any aerosol spray. Drop it, dunk it, sit it on the airline cargo belt. That's the Vaultec LifePod XT Colion Noir Edition, built from T3 polymer with side compression latches and a rubber gasket. IP65 weatherproof, dustproof, airtight, and it actually floats. You can open it via SmartSense capacitive keypad, biometric fingerprint scanner, or backup manual key. The Sublethal remote gun pairs a paintball marker with a camera, letting you confront intruders without being on site. No license required, just plenty of disappointment for intruders. Fires need oxygen to grow, so this autonomous beast vacuums it out. The industrial exhaust fan pulls smoke and heat away fast enough to starve the flames before they leave the room. Patio doors get popped in under 30 seconds, but not with padlock. The UK police-approved bar clamps both internal handles together, making the cylinder locks completely irrelevant to burglars. Locks should look like locks, but smarter. This smart deadbolt shows status at a glance, opens by code or fingerprint, and logs every entry attempt. Forgetful homeowners rejoice! The spare key under the rock can finally retire. Just slot this smart mechanism into a standard Mortise, then unlock by fingerprint, code, or app. Porch pirates love easy targets, so give them steel. Milk Can's Parcel mailbox swallows packages through a one-way chute with an anti-theft floor, dropping them into a locked compartment that thieves can't reach back into. Hiding inside the washing machine sounds like a kid's game, but here it's home defense. This room disguises as a laundry appliance, sealed shut while burglars stroll past unaware. Castellix turns burglars into lost tourists. The moment the alarm trips, dense fog blasts out and valuables vanish in seconds. Plus, steel housing, tamper switches, and backup battery make it impossible to disable. These simple steel spikes that mount on ledges, fences, and roof lines keep away birds, cats, and uninvited climbers. It's really cheap, effective, and completely maintenance-free. This door's invisible lock electronic blocker only activates when vertical rods align perfectly. Destroy the cylinder, and it still won't budge. Anti-burglary mechanics, noise insulation, and elegant design in one package. And here, a hidden panic room built right beneath the bed. Lift the frame, drop in, disappear completely. The most obvious spot nobody would ever actually think to check. Optima's vicious row of one-way steel spikes restrict vehicle access. Spanning a 3-meter driveway, they instantly shred the tires of any car attempting to back up. Sometimes the simplest tool wins. Security Man's iron jammer braces under any door handle or wedges into sliding tracks, resisting up to 181 kilograms of force. Set it in seconds. That's a wrap on today's home defense lineup. Drop a comment telling us which gadget you'd actually install in your house and which one feels like total overkill. Like and subscribe for more. See you next time.